Fundamental techniques in handling people. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Avoid criticism and condemnation if one wants to build positive relationships and influence others. Criticism is not effective in changing people's behavior or opinions. Criticism can harm relationships and make people defensive. People respond positively to praise and encouragement. It's important to look for and acknowledge the good in others. Avoiding arguments and focusing on common ground can help build positive relationships. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Let's realize that the person we are going to correct and condemn will probably justify themselves and condemn us in return. The big secret of dealing with people. Show appreciation and admiration towards others if you want to build positive relationships and influence them. People have a fundamental desire to feel important and appreciated. Showing genuine interest and admiration towards others can make them more receptive to your ideas and opinions. It is important to give people sincere and specific compliments, rather than flattery. The way we make people feel about themselves will greatly influence how they feel about us. The desire for a feeling of importance is one of the chief distinguishing differences between mankind and the animals. The difference between appreciation and flattery? That is simple. One is sincere and the other insincere. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." If we want to make friends, let's put ourselves out to do things for other people. Things that require time, energy, unselfishness, and thoughtfulness. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. People are more receptive to our ideas and opinions when we express them in a way that aligns with their interests and values. It is important to understand and appreciate others' perspectives, and to use this knowledge to tailor our communication to their needs. When we disagree with others, it is important to do so respectfully and to seek common ground. Listening to others and allowing them to express their ideas can help build positive relationships. The royal road to a person's heart is to talk about the things he or she treasures most. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Any fool can try to defend his or her mistakes, and most fools do, but it raises one above the herd and gives one a feeling of nobility and exultation to admit one's mistakes. The only way on earth to influence other people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. 6 ways to make people like you. Do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. Showing genuine interest in others and making them feel important is the key to building positive relationships. Remembering and using people's names is a powerful way to make them feel valued. Being a good listener and allowing others to talk about themselves can help build trust and rapport. Avoiding criticism and condemnation, and instead finding ways to praise and encourage others, can help build positive relationships. The expression one wears on one's face is far more important than the clothes one wears on one's back. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. If you want to be a good conversationalist, be an attentive listener. To be interesting, be interested. A simple way to make a good first impression. People form their first impression of us within seconds of meeting us, so it is important to make a good impression from the start. The way we dress, groom ourselves, and carry ourselves can all have an impact on how others perceive us. Smiling, making eye contact, and having a positive attitude can help put others at ease and make a good impression. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." The expression on a person's face, the tone of their voice, those are the things that grip us, and not so much what they are saying. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. If you don't do this, you are headed for trouble. Criticism can be hurtful and can damage relationships, even if it is well-intentioned. People generally don't respond well to criticism, and it can make them feel defensive and resentful. Instead of criticizing, it is more effective to find ways to give constructive feedback that is focused on specific behaviors, and to do so in a way that is respectful and empathetic. Praising and acknowledging people for their strengths and achievements can also be a powerful way to build relationships and motivate positive change. An easy way to become a good conversationalist. Good conversation involves listening more than talking. Showing genuine interest in others and asking thoughtful questions is a key part of being a good conversationalist. People love to talk about themselves, so asking them about their interests, experiences, and opinions can be a great way to start a conversation. Being an active listener, nodding and making eye contact, and showing empathy can also help to build rapport and make people feel heard and understood. Using humor and finding common ground can also be effective strategies for making conversation more engaging and enjoyable. The royal road to a person's heart is to talk about the things he or she treasures most. People who smile tend to manage, teach, and sell more effectively, and to raise happier children. How to interest people. In order to interest others, you must first be genuinely interested in them. Showing enthusiasm and excitement about a topic can be contagious and can help to draw others in. Finding out what people are interested in and tailoring your conversation to their interests can be an effective way to capture their attention. Using storytelling and vivid language can also be effective in keeping people engaged and interested. Avoiding contentious topics and negativity can help to keep conversations positive and enjoyable. To be interesting, be interested. Talk to people about themselves and they will listen for hours. How to make people like you instantly. Remembering people's names and using them in conversation can help to make them feel seen and valued. Finding common ground and shared interests can help to create a sense of connection and camaraderie. Using sincere compliments and expressing genuine interest in others can help to build their confidence and make them feel good about themselves. Being a good listener and showing empathy can also be effective in creating positive feelings and building rapport. Smiling, making eye contact, and having a positive demeanor can help to create a welcoming and friendly impression. Some notable quotes from the chapter include, "Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest and most important sound in any language. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, 'I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you.'" Subscribe for more books.